We grew close as children, orphans under a roof. And they spied on us, we had stolen textbooks hidden in our rooms. We had enough and we ran for dreamland down the rainy roads. A man came to us in the night, he brought us home. Soon, four of us were tucked in beds with new sheets, and I sipped warm water as I listened to him speak. You beautiful children are the war at its worst. You've been on the base all your lives, and we will outrun things here. You're safe by my side. I'm alone now since I lost my wife. We saved his life, I'm sure of it, old and gray. We gave him the love he lost and became his family. He gave us our education, we were thirsty for more. And when the call came in, we were all taken off guard. Yes, hello, Sergeant Rondé. Special Ops America. Your teams have demonstrated everything we could ever want. We're on the field killing a man now. How come it doesn't hurt anymore?
Good time zones, everybody, and welcome. For we have made it to Thursday. And apparently, what hasn't made it to Thursday is my playlist, which has mysteriously just decided to go, you know, that music that you were playing, no. There's nothing on the playlist anymore. It claims to have 278 tracks in it, but it also claims not to have anything to play. So, yeah, that's an oops. Fortunately, I can just go over here and hit play all. And we watch, or I watch, as 270 tracks get reloaded into the playlist. There we are. We have music again. 100... 60, 50, 40, 30, 2. There we are. Now we have, again, 18 plus hours of playlist. Hiding in the background, making sure that there will be music. There will be music ahead. And it is I. Greetings to everybody, and welcome. And hello to Frauke, and Shadow, and Raven, and TGM, and a lurking hunter who is off doing sensible and very useful things for other people, and a blast, and anybody else who may be out there. And just as we managed to get something going, we have a Frauke streaking through chat again. I mean, really. I mean, indeed. So, we might have been busy yesterday. To the point at which all of this appeared. I mean, there was a hill already here. I can't claim that I added the hill. but no, it kind of changed a bit. But there is one last activity that needs to be done, and that is to go through and deal with anything that is not lit up. Because, well, the last thing we want is to have any suicide shrubs deciding to make the days more interesting. Oh, it's going to be one of those days where I attempt to place stuff and throw myself off the cliff simultaneously. I certainly shaped it. Well, I mean, a lot of it was already shaped. I just modified the textures. But one thing I did between streams was go away and get myself some more glow lichen, because I had kind of run out. It's one of those things that never seems to last long around here. I can't think why. It couldn't have anything to do with large amounts of the world that need lit up to make it so that it is not a dangerous and evil place. And that's just the things that want to eat me. Eat me. Eat me. Eat me. No. The slightly more disturbing version of Audrey Tuesday. Eat me, Seymour. Eat me. Exactly. I do not want a shrub to make my world look more holy. Let's put one there. Put a little bit there. The advantage is this glow lichen, if you add it to the right place, it will add another texture to things so that they look a little bit less consistent, if that makes sense. Gives us more texture. A little more texture. Such texture. Much texture. So very texture. So while I'm going through attempting to remove all the zeros, how is everybody? I do hope that everybody is well. Let's see, these are... Oh, look, it's another egg. We haven't been getting many of those. It's been a long day. Yes. I had to go into our office physically today, as is common. I do have to do that 3 days a week. But getting home was slightly less easy due to the fact that they closed one of the major train lines between London and everywhere. Kind of tells you that I live in the southeast of England. Narrows it down to most of the southeast. Because of an emergency incident, which generally means somebody had fun face planting a train and didn't suplex it. I am going crazy, going crazy. Yes. If at first you don't succeed, go mad. Right, I'm going to swap that for that. I do not need to try and throw an egg. How are we doing? I'm not going to try and deal with the stuff that should be where we're going to be dealing with path later. And there's much more hillside to do down there still. Because of course, there is always more to landscape on these builds. Right. And I just scaffolded up past my cam account and confused myself. This is where we go hunting the zeros. Here we go, hunting zeros in January. It's February. Well done, Scots. Here we go, hunting zeros in January. It's February still. I've gotten off by 1 hour on my brain again for the month, apparently. I know January felt like it was very, very long, but I didn't realise it still felt like it was January. Right. That's all lit up. That's all lit up or underwater. Let's see. Up the waterfall. That's above zero. That's all above zero. This is good. We're getting somewhere. We might nearly be at the point where there are no zeros. I'm so tempted to put that, turn that into a piston door and have something hidden, but there's no sensible way up to here. There's only ways down. No? Right. Okay, so those... Wait! Those zeros were all in the untouched, to be developed regions. Oh look, there's a whole load there still. It's nice to know that I'm... Hello, emergency services. Gigs. There's more down here. There. Yeah, still missed a couple. Are we nearly there yet? Are we nearly there? This has taken almost an entire stack of glow lichen. Ow. 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 That was unplanned. That was uncalled for. It is a big hill. Well, yes. Yes. Typical. There's some up there still. However, I think we've managed to get almost everything that is in areas that needs it. Apart from the couple right up at the top up there. Because, of course, that would be too easy. Right, that's 50 pieces of scaffolding. And the other thing I was going to do was add a little bit of texture to the landscape around here and just put a few stones into the road. After all, where's the fun of not... where's the fun if you don't get a stone stuck in your boot? Oh. There's a whole section of unlit up area up here. That's not good. Apparently I missed some... well, this one. Then this one can be sorted, and so can that one. I missed a bit. Here, as we find Scotsman going mildly mad. Or is it monstrously crazy? Right. Oh. Well, that's not helpful. There's an entire section of hill over here that's never been above zero. How did I miss all of this? I mean, this is not the area that we were just looking at, but you'd have thought I would have corrected this section of hillside when I built it. What was I thinking? Don't answer that. Okay, this is all... anything that's got a fence or a wall in it that says it's zero can be ignored. Hey, True Purple. Welcome to me having a nervous breakdown trying to find all of the zeros because I don't want to have a suicide shrub undo all of my nice construction. Actually, I don't want that one. That looked ugly. Let's put a stone there. Was that the last of the zeros? Please, sir, I don't want any more zeros, sir. I did not mean to turn this bush into a parkour course, but apparently I did. At what point did I accidentally add a parkour course into the start of my building? Oh. Oh. There's a lot of O's over here. Some of them are zeros. How did I miss this section? Did I, have a nervous breakdown and just completely forget to light up an entire section of the universe? Apparently so, because there's now sending the sirens out to collect me. They're coming to take me away. I'm not even sure that this has been properly, That's a lot of sirens. And that's me out of glow lichen. I finished this area right at the end of stream. Well, apparently I never came back and resolved it. It's nice to know that I was clearly not with it. Oh, look. I did, however, acquire some more bone meal. Did I leave a piece of... No, I should have left a piece of glow lichen out. Right, let's acquire a bit more glow lichen. The advantage of doing this on top of dirt is that if I accidentally click on the dirt... the advantage of doing this on stone is that if I accidentally click on the stone, I don't waste the bone meal, because it's not dirt and therefore it doesn't suddenly grow grass. I'll get my words in the right order in a minute. Available now, all the words. Some of them might even be in the correct sequence. So I should have 55 if I've done this right. So I had 54 pieces of... What do you know? 55. I had 54 pieces of bone meal and a Starker. Starker? It's all you lot streaking in stream. I've now got the word Starker stuck in my mind. But I don't want it. I just don't want it. It's not fair. No, excuse me while I have apparently got some sort of random breakdown going on. Good grief. Apparently I really did just sort of finish this in a hurry and never come back. Ugh. Really? If I do that, does that get those? Yes, it does. That's good. Here, as we find Scotsman wondering, how did I not Well, that's worse. It's not lit up inside this building. It's dark, and Scotsman hasn't finished lighting up the world. We're all doomed. Doomed, I tell you. Allow me to sing the Song of Doom. Doom, 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 doom. Grr. I'll sacrifice that one. I should probably go and sleep. This is not quite the planning that I had in mind. I was planning on planning. Oh, and I am apparently really pants. TGM, I didn't even notice the resub. I am so sorry. Thank you. Streak was broken on Tuesday, so I get a button instead. Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know how I missed that. I'm going to assume my brain was probably broken. I'm going to have to put one there because there were a few zeros around here. Let's... goodness. Come play with me as I wander through the hills. And I wonder why we're trying not to die by lighting up everything. Yeah, boy. Let's put one there. I'm not even convinced this has been properly, I'm not even convinced this has been properly. There is a completion to that sentence, but it's available only after dark. Alright, getting there. Let's put that there. Let's give this tree a little bit of lichen. Have I actually finished this section of hillside? Yes. Yes, I have. Okay. I'm not convinced I have. This does not feel finished. And yet it does simultaneously. We may have to come back to this. Here as we finish off our second stack of glow lichen. We find Scotsman wondering just how much of this world is going to ever be safe. Because I'm starting to wonder. Oh, you can put one of those on the back. Am I out of... yeah. Fine. Nope. There. Okay. Those are zeros with things on top of them. Those are zeros that are around the bend. We'll come back to that in the future because there's a whole heap of zeros under this llama. Sorry, llama. No! I don't believe it. Does that class as an off by one error? Well, now it's a 1. Woohoo! Sometimes you've just got to place the lichen one block in a different place. Oh, fiddly fiddly. There's another one. Does that get it? No. Does that get it? Yes. Did that cause any more zeros to appear? No. So occasionally some of this is just a matter of moving a piece of lichen a couple of pieces to the left. Kill me now. Problem is, I don't think if I move that one, it's going to help. What's lighting up the rest of this area? Something is lighting up the... Aha, you. So if I move you to, say, here, does that help? No. If I move you to, say, here. That might be what it takes. I'm not sure I like it there, though. 3... So you see, we've got a 1 here, so I can't go much further. Unless... What if I were to put that there? Does that actually... Well, that solves that. Yep. That lights up that. None of this is a 0. Fantastic. Fun-dabby-dozy. You are dead to me. Well, I got one of them. Available now. Dumber than advertised. We've got some more. How? We appear to be fixing problems from like 3 months ago. I'm not even convinced that these are recent problems. Hold on. Why am I doing 9? Right. Let's try this again. Forgot the dust of thrills? I'm starting to think I forgot to dust reality. I keep seeing the particles coming off of the ender chest and thinking there's something moving over there. No point. Reality is dusty by nature. Can it be Springfield? As in Dusty Springfield. I wonder. Well, that didn't help. That was not the right answer. I knew I wondered. I wondered what I just did there for that. What I just did there for that. We're doing well with the words here. There will be, yes. Alright. Oh, I'm running out of steak. That's a bit of a mistake. Do I still have 3 stacks of steak somewhere? I thought I had... Good God. Did I eat all of... I don't... Oh, there... Why are they in that chest? I mean, I'm not going to argue about the fact that I have them, but why are they in that chest? It's a Kibo! Hello, Kibo! And a stretch. Oh, up we get 1. Oh, popcorn. Hey, thank you for the stretch. Now I attempt to Get the chair back into place. Long time no crazy. Right. If I were to fix this, I don't suppose that... Oh, yes, they are. Those are full blocks. Let us be nasty. And add a little bit of glow lichen in a couple of places. That's not glow lichen, Scots. That's glow berries. Slight difference. One is not like the other. And we can do a little bit over here. Well, actually, we can... Whoa, no, let's do that. I hate you with the fires of a passion of 1,000 worlds. The fires of a passion of what? That's a flower. Well done, Scots. That gets rid of that. Right. I apparently need to sleep. There's a 0 just outside that front door. You find me not attempting to do what I was planning. I had been planning on doing something much more interesting, by way of starting to plan the upper section of the castle. You find yourself getting a tour of the castle, while I hunt down all of the zeros that are going to kill us. I mean, look at that! There's an entire section of just... No! Just no. Apparently, my grasp of the written word, also known as English, and not written in this instance, is fantastic. Look at this. Why is there an entire... I've got fields of zeros. I've got fields of... Yes, I agree, Donkey. That statement was a bit... I've got fields of zeros lighting up the world. What will they do? Oh, we're going on a zero hunt. Yes. Today on building areas that are safe, we find that Scotsman doesn't. Now, the really odd thing is, I could have sworn as we go through the security gates that I actually went through and lit all of this up. Which makes me wonder, what did I do? Oh, look at this. Oh, well, this area we were going to come back to, because this area was never completely finished. Because we had a conversation. We did. Yes, we did. We had a conversation. We're going to put an orchard back here at some point, aren't we? I could really do with a sign. Give me a sign. No. World is never safe with a Scotsman. Wow. Just wow. And here's me attempting to make the world safe. I resemble that remark. Right, are we gonna, are you lot planning on growing? Or do I have to actually, temporarily place that and then probably leave it there forever? Okay. Have we gotten all of the zeros? Maybe. I'd be very curious to see if this place actually... Oh, yep, there. Those are zeros because this entire area has not been built in. These are zeros because this area has been built in and I haven't touched it. Really? It's an entire next... I mean... Actually, I don't like that. That's a terrible place to put that. Could put that there, though. There. Right, let's do that. And... if I put that there... No, that doesn't make much of a difference. It probably solves all of that, but not this. I also think you'll find its scope is not safe with a Scotsman. Scope will always creep when there's a Scotsman around. You see, I lit up all of this area, and then I just completely skipped this lot. I'm going to assume that I had, you know, better things to do. I mean, I never finished building this wall. Him. Oh, there's... and there's... Right, let's get rid of these by putting one there. And here, the advantage of this is you can stick them underwater. But not where there's a half slab. That's better. This is like stack number 7,000 of glow lichen. I was about to say, that doesn't look like a zero. That's not zeros. That's good. The concept of 42 scope creepers wandering the world looking to make my scope creep. That's just not fair. You're missing scaring the Scotsman. How are you scaring me? At what point did you scare me? I apparently scare myself just because of the number of zeros that I've left around. Okay, this area is not built. Did I fix this roof? Okay. You know, I'm really starting to think at some point I just completely had absolutely no clue what I was doing. I will admit, no, I don't. There are a great many things about a great many servers that I've completely forgotten, because there have been quite a few of them. I apologize. Let's work forwards. I did that. That clears all of these. And there's still more. It's like hunting. I didn't know I was playing hide and seek today. If I'd known I was playing hide and seek, I'd have brought prizes. Please tell me that's all of the zeros. Apparently not. Please tell me that's all of the zeros. Now I'm finding them under the carts. Why? 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 Why so zero? Why so serious? Hello. I was about to say, you appear to have shipped your leash. Shipped your... I have a question. I have two questions. When did a cow and a pig end up in the pen with the llamas? I did not put a cow and a pig in with the llamas. You lot. When did you go and collect a cow and a pig? Landstrad. Or Lamastrad. Or whichever one you want to be called. Llamas had them drop shipped. I'm starting to think so. I don't even think that's the ninja cow. I think the ninja cow was over here still. Do we still have the ninja cow? I'm fairly sure we've gotten rid of all the zeros, so I'm going to turn off the overlay. Actually, that might have been the ninja cow. I think the ninja cow has decided that it's safer in the pen with the llamas. And has somehow managed to have a ninja pig. Let's have a quick look around. Where am I standing? Here. Oh, I was about to say, why can I hear a pillager? I forgot. It's papers, please. I can believe that, Kibo. Okay. I think we've gotten as much as is sane lit up now. And given the amount of world that there is, that's a lot to have lit up. I am going to hide in this house for a minute. Close the door. Close the other door. And let's see what this place looks like at night. It's got that sort of semi-lit up feel about it. Nothing too dramatic. There's a torch there that we'll probably need to move. It sort of feels like all the areas that are brightly lit up are spilling out light into the rest of the world. So that's good. It doesn't feel like it's sort of ridiculously lit up. It feels like stuff is sort of bleeding out at the edge of the universe. Yeah, I'm going to declare that as a good job. Right. Now that we've done that, now that that entirely unrelated task is completely finished, perfect landing. Ah, interesting. I have glowberries in there as well. I have two entirely different sets of glowberries. Why? I don't know. Sometimes you just have to double berry. Right. Okay, now that we've fixed all of that, I think a lot. What I would like to do, what I was actually hoping and planning and wanting to do today, is to start looking at this area. All of the uphill sections. And maybe, starting to look at how we can start to build into it. So. Right. What am I? Dark oak logs are always useful because those form the mainstay of most of our build. Actually, let's bring some... No. Yes. Stone. Is that all the stone that was in... No, there's some more. Is that all the stone that was in there? Aha. We have some more. Going up the hill. Hopper. Hop. Hop. One of these days, this entire tunnel will be decorated. Today is not that day. Boing. So, let's see. Obvious things that are wrong. I don't suppose that these two towers line up. Ooh, they do. Fantastic. Also, please meet all of the Gordonite. Hello, Gordonite. There's a few of you here, isn't there? Whoops. I didn't mean to get into this pit of Gordons. Actually, this is the pit of Gordons. This is not pit of Gordonite. This lot is all safe. Okay. Is this on a line? Yes, it is. So, going off of the design that we've got for this wall, I plan on having a wall along here. Right through the middle of the Gordon. It's not intentional. They will move. Just as soon as we allow you to recruit them. And the reason why we're doing this today is so that we can actually start putting barracks in, other than the clown car one. Okay. So allowing for that barrack, that wall, we have a partial... Where are we? Okay. Where am I? Oh, this way. I can't even remember where I am. Whoops. You've not been neutered. Why are you not neutered? Why are you not in an isolation chamber? These questions and many more are entirely normal around here. Okay, so it is two like that. So what we need... What is... First problem. Fixing the corners of this building, because there's, like, one missing. One, two, three, four, five. Whoops, that's in the wrong place. There. Is that on a line with this? Yes, it is. Right, then it's 3, 3, 3. 3 is good. Doop, doop, doop. Hey, Nanian. 1, 2, 3. 3, 3 is good. Yes. Corner, corner, wall. Pillar. Thing. Okay, so that gives us the corners of that building. This tower, I think I have already deteamed. I have deteamed. Is going to move. This is the way that it goes. I've built this. I've got this tower. I want to put it closer to the edge, possibly so that this corner. This is the way. Yes, exactly. Let's get some tough. No, tough is good, actually. Tough. That's spruce fence. Well done, Scots. And since I can't be bothered to walk back up. 1, 2. I'd say I might have OB3'd. Yeah, I'd say that's an OB3. It's not quite an OB1. Yeah, that's an OB3 Kenobi. And if it's there, then this one. This is where my next pillar goes. Yes. So that whole this entire tower, thankfully unbuilt, is going to be moving by 3 blocks. No! Why? Why do I do this to myself? Oh, stick up me. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. It should be 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's in the correct spot. That is the accurate placement. I'm secretly a masochist. Sometimes I think it's not so secret. Sometimes I think it's not that secret. After all, you lot regularly see it, apparently. Dum, dum, ba-dum. Interesting. Interesting. Fairly no. Fairly no. Very no. Tower. Or this pillar is in the right place. It's in the right place. It's on the wrong corner. Oh well. Right. So. Spiraling. No, I'm not building any spirals. I am not building a spiral. I refuse to spiral. There will be no spirals. Right. If I were to move this, however, to say... I never had it in the first place. This is known. This is the way. This is known. This is the way. This is the way. This is the way. This is the way I go quite mad. Go quite mad. Go quite mad. This is the way I go quite mad. Anyhow. Right. If I were to put that there and that there, there would be a pillar here. And it would be a pillar of the community. Which means this is not in the right place. Right. Now that we actually have the designs for a building, we can secretly run straight past these pillagers. Those ones are actually still pillagers. They're not yet Gordons. Hey, CB. And stop streaking. Avert your eyes. Run for the hills. He's streaking again. Okay. And watch as I stuff this up and end up in the pit of lava. One of these days, this pit needs to move. tomorrow's your turn. Again? Didn't you streak like 2 days ago? I could have sworn you just... I was about to say, I could have sworn I just saw you naked. 3, 5, and 7. Okay. Yes, but it's the phrasing. I could have sworn I just saw you naked. That was the line. Right. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I'm definitely going to regret every statement that I've ever made. I'm absolutely sure that would be the case. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on, I'm counting holes. Hey, Landstrad. And a hydrate. Heal, hydrate. I am so glad that Raven's not here right now. And a stretch. Really? You're desperate for that one to end up in the quote board, aren't you? Right. Let's count the gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. I'm sure there's 5 gaps there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's 5. Excellent. I am struggling to count to 5 here, and you're not making it any easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear goodness. Right, is that 5? That's 5. Please tell me that's 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's also 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Today is Accounting with Scott's Day. Yes. Today we're attempting to we're attempting to attempt. Uh-oh. Hold on. Did I do that over on this side? Yes, I did. That's good. What was that dictionary for? Did I get words in the wrong order again? Right. And then it's 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was rambling. I always ramble. I'm pretty sure rambling is built into my genetic requirements for how I deal with the universe. Then it was because. I can't argue against that one. That one... Yeah, that one wins. Okay, so assuming that we are... No. I misread that as, but it wouldn't be faithful. And I was like, when is the universe ever faithful? Pretty sure that the universe was not faithful with me. Great many things were not faithful with me. Okay, so that's a building. Or at least it's a building in Potentia. Axes are a thing when I'm dealing with... Yes. There's one here somewhere. See? There it is. Found it. But I can't even remember that there's a that shovels exist when I'm dealing with dirt. What do you think? What do you think? The odds of me remembering that axes are a thing, being an element of reality. Hence me remembering you. I mean, I remember me. I remember me as I went. And the cliff. Wow. So many threats. So many clips. No. There. Have a link. Or have an option to a link. You only had 60 seconds. I'm just waiting to see if Landsgrad can actually get that link in before the 60 seconds runs out. Nanian, I think we can safely say I must be. For the obvious reason. I have now been streaming for roughly 5 nights a week for the last 2 and a bit years. And thus, I have coped with the madness, the insanity. But enough about my build style, I've also coped with you lot. I also have this horrible feeling. It has 0 context. Of course it does! Of course it does! Why? Why? As is tradition. Oh. Right. Moving right along. Dub-a-dum, dub-a-dum. But listen, fancy fruit. Getting there is half the fun. Come share it with me. Moving right along. Da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee. Great. Now I'm having a Muppets in my head moment. Yep. This tower is also off by 3. You woke up and chose Gremlin. Oh. I'm out of tough. That's tough. So yes, by moving this tower back a bit, we get a little bit more separation between it and this building, so it should look better. And I'm going to petition to Raven to put into the quote board, I woke up and chose Gremlin. Because I feel that that should be in there. And if Raven doesn't add it before I do, I will probably add it. No. Clips don't get quoted. Clips do not get quoted. There's a reason why the clips exist. The clips exist for clips. Don't worry, the clips are still available in the VODs, and I'm fairly sure that they last a while. How long do clips last for? Do they have a timeout? It's TNT all over again. Yeah. You're never going to let me live down the TNT. I'd like to sleep, please. Okay, well, you see, the quotes, I have not been deleting clips. Clips don't get deleted. Unless they really turn out to be absolute gremlin. And so far, you lot have been good. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That can't be right. In theory, if I've got this right... 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why. I haven't got this right. Because that is now in the correct place. Every time you move a tower... No. Hey, Tor. Sorry, my brain just was attempting to go along the lines of every time you know, the sort of every time you hear a bell, a fairy gets its wings. Every time you move a tower, a scope creeper gets its TNT. Every time you move a tower, a scope creeper gets more TNT. Is it every time a baby laughed? I don't know. I honestly can't remember the original. I'm just seriously disturbed right now. Which may or may not be entirely down to you lot. If I were to move this building backwards... Because I'd like to bring this building to the edge of the cliff, I think. That's too far. That might work. At which point, if we've got the tower here, but the tower's back there. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Is that 3? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's going to disappear. You can guarantee that that's not going to last. Partially as a result of the fact that there's lava right in front of it. You see, this is what happens when you disappear for a day, Nanian. Or don't pay attention for long enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? 1, 2, 5. That's 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have I... Yeah, this might work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or snooze. Snoozing does work. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a bit deep. Ow. Just make it. I'm not sure that was a fall. That was a deliberate leap. I leapt to my death. I leapt to my feet. And discovered I kind of left them behind. To the left. To the right. To the left, Fields of Madness. To the right, many more. I think that's 5. Is that 5? Is that 5? That's 5. Aye. I still broke both my ankles. Ah. But I didn't need those ankles. Besides, I've got feather falling. I'm not quite sure what the... Valentine's is... No, I haven't yet. Valentione. In Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe that will be how we get me back into Final Fantasy XIV Fridays. Maybe I shall start my Final Fantasy XIV Fridays with the Valentiones event. I mean, we've got to find some way of causing me to actually want... You're still waiting for the FF Fridays. Which bridge? This bridge! This bridge has been here a while. This bridge came into being shortly after we completed the Temple of Yagg Skrem. Please tell me you've seen the Temple of Yagg Skrem, Nanian. One temple. You've not seen the Temple of Yagg Skrem? You've missed so much. This is from your absence days. Well, here we have what is commonly known as the Temple of Yagg Skrem. In which we happen to have... I'm going to make this full screen for a second. Nick Furious. I felt he looked a bit like Nick Fury. But since he's trapped in a cage, it is definitely Nick Furious. This is my raid farm. Occasionally used every time I get Bad Omen nowadays. This is what happens when I take a raid farm and decide it has to look pretty. Because clearly, the most sensible thing for me to do when building a raid farm is make it look absolutely pretty. And then, since we had to have a path here... When did I capture them? Oh, the water transport system. Yes, So, raid farms like this have water in them. And I could not, for the life of me, put that in and just have it there. So, all of the four corners have these trapdoors with water being dropped in, and all of them have this water irrigation system leading to them. And because the water irrigation system, other than up here, is all stairs, people just walk straight over it. And it has absolutely... it does nothing to impede their movement towards the pit. And thus, it works quite nicely. As per my usual. I do attempt to make things look cool. This is going to be used as the surface design... well, the pillars and the ring, for the Temple of Irony, which will be coming soon. TM. Please look forward to it. Right, where was I? Have my marking blocks caught fire yet? No, they have not. Kind of surprised by that. I was half expecting this block. This one. This block. I was half expecting... Well, it is a raid farm. Looking back is entirely normal. Yay, only a dictionary that time. Right, I'm going to put one of those there. And one of those there. And I cannot for the life of me see my pillars. So let's raise these. No, Iron Jesus has just run out of shipping trunks. Hold on. No, this This is the line. This is the line. Here, 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 yes. Here, there, everywhere. Yes. So what I'm currently thinking is that and the other one are going to be my first barracks blocks. Yes, I be thinking. Since I know there is a few of you with several 100,000 channel points, I'm going to need a few barracks blocks. So, we've got a barracks block here, and actually I should finish putting in the... I think, therefore, I scope creep, yes. Let's do this, and on this line, and this line, and this line, this line. So this building is going to be the first or second. It's going to be one of the barracks blocks. And then we got another barracks block over here. Yeah, I will do my best to make sure that these don't look identical. But they're going to have they're going to be very similar to. I'm going to have them partially be similar in style to this. But I'm going to have them facing outwards. So where this is the front, this is going to be the back of the barracks blocks. So we'll have them stagger outwards, as it were. And then I'd like to put another barracks block on this corner. But I fear I might have an issue. Notably, this socking great big cliff kind of gets in the way. If I were... So, hold on. How many blocks is it between this corner and that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 blocks. So if I were to start here, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Stagger outwards like the SLA on a pub crawl. Yes. So I think I need to have... If I'm going to put a corner in, it's going to be here. 1, 2, here. So I can put a pair of corners in here. 1, 2, 3, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's not bad. That gives us a smallish gap between those two buildings, which might be a problem. I think I'd like this gap to be fractionally bigger. It's also 2, so let's make it 5? Does 5 seem a reasonable gap between two buildings? Yeah. At which point we do 5, 3. Hey, you're almost in the right place. You're not, but... Would somebody mind taking this axe out of my forehead, please? I wasn't asking for it. That was a bit acrimonious. That was pushing it. That I agree was possibly being a little bit heavy on the attempt. Look, be glad I even remember where my pickaxe is sometimes, because I'm fairly sure I don't. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. Where's the corner of this world? I'm curious. Hi, curious. I'm Scots. Is there anything under here? Didn't we have a skeleton spawn? There it is. Dang it. Oh, it's immediately under nothing. Oh no, it's immediately under the corner of that building. Oh, fiddlesticks. Okay, well... Okay. Run, rabbit, dum, dum, dum. You're stuck in the hill and dum, dum, dum. Oh, I remember. If I look down here... Going down. Turn on night vision. Isn't there... Are you what I'm looking for? Yes. Skeleton spawner. Isn't this immediate... Oh, that's under the river. Oh, right. Sorry. Here it is. That's the one that I was going to do something with. So this area might actually... Oh, that would be cruel and hilarious. Oh. I wonder. I wonder. That might be an interesting... That might be possible. Could possibly... And... Yeah, that might work. And... What's the distance? That's a little bit too many blocks, but we can possibly get away with it. Yes. Yes. I'm... How many of you are panicking right now? I'm wondering... Feel free to forget about this at a later point for me. I'm thinking what I could do is use this skeleton spawner, have it so that the skeletons wash into a vertical water spout, come up here, and are washed into a large version... Yeah, bubble column. That's what I said. Vertical water spout. Into a large version of one of the pillager cages. Similar to what you get at a pillager outpost. Which we conveniently have one of over here. It'd be nice if it would load. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. So if we have, say, a large version of one of these, and we have the skeletons wash into it, and just gather lots and lots of skeletons in that area. And then we just have it so that... Where's the suicide shrub? I didn't see a suicide shrub. There's no suicide shrubs. There might be a place to put a suicide shrub. But what I'm thinking is have it look like a larger version of one of those cages and just have it full of skeletons. So it's sort of, oh, this is what's happened to some of the pillagers. Nice try. I knew it was daylight and I know where everything is on this hill. But I'm thinking have it sort of look like this is where there used to be a pillager prison area. No, you're not getting those either. And have it look like it's an old abandoned pillager prison area that's full of skeletons. Look, the number of people who are trying to get me to enable sound alerts so that they can scare the living daylights out of me. I'm not entirely convinced this is for my own sanity. And I know the answer to that is cheese bites. Cheese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I am not forgetting yellow. I am deliberately ignoring it. 1, 2, 3. Heck nabbit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5 gap? Is that a 5 gap? That's a 5 gap. Yes. Then it's 2. 5. 5. 5, 5. 5, 5, 5. 5, 5. 4. 4. 2. 4. Oh, sploot. I don't think I can make that one that long. If I make it that long, there's not enough room for a... Well, I don't know. That's actually a fairly good-sized area for a pathway. Yeah, looking at it on the ground, that's not a bad size for a pathway to get through. But I'm tempted to take out 1 block of 5 from this, so it would be here. There. And make this actually feel like a reasonably... Here. Yeah, that's better. That's probably the smallest of the barracks, but that gives us 3 barracks blocks. Now the question becomes, do I stick a 4th one in across this wall? Ow. Do I? Or do we just have it as a large... So... wrong window. What we have, by way of buildings, is... This is going to be a giant kitchen. / mess hall / whatever. So then we have barracks block... Tower. Barracks block. And barracks block. At which point we have this huge central promenade area. Promenade area? Parade ground, almost. I could either add another building. If I were to put in another building in sort of this area. So it would be sort of here, 1, 2, because we don't want it too close to this wall. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that doesn't stick out too badly? I could possibly get another building into this corner. By corner, I mean wall. And by wall, I mean exactly in this way. This is the way. So we've got... Yeah, I think we can stick another one. Because otherwise this is going to be a really, really enormous area that is just going to be flat ground. Whereas I think if we put another building in, it kind of fits a bit better. Also, then we can have... Huge tree. I don't know. I think huge tree is going to be up towards... I need to eat. If we're going to put anything like that, I think something like that is going to end up more in this area. So we've got here the Great Hall. This is where the Great Hall is going to be. This is after another gatehouse. This is going to be the biggest building of the whole area. I might put a tree. I still need to fix this corner of this entire section of hillside. Just needs to be not as completely stuffed up as it is. I mean, look at this hillside. Who let Minecraft loose on this hill? Look at this. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, no, that's Minecraft for you. Devs at Mojang, exactly. I'm thinking if we put a colossal tree in, having it down towards this area might be nicer. Because it's right off next to... You probably want a colossal tree hiding your prison area from your high-class area. Because we've got our prisons here, complete with all of our iron golems. And where we don't have iron golems in prison cells, we have allays. Many allays trapped in a giant fairy prison. Actually, there seem to be... Oh, no, there they are. I was about to say, where are they all? They're hiding. They're trying to escape. So maybe this area would be good for a giant tree to hide the prison area from the high-class area of the barracks. You know, the officers' quarters. I was about to say, do pillagers have officers? But of course they do. They're the ones that have the flags on their backs. You can tell they're officers because they're wearing something that makes them a target to anybody at long distance. That's generally what happens to officers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. After all, just look at the Napoleonic Wars, where basically everybody attempted to shoot an officer for fun. I think I've watched too many of the Sharps films. Going to relocate the wall that's protecting our Gordons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like maybe one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which we can then put corner. There. Does that... That kind of overlay... That kind... Well... No, that works. I mean, these towers... These towers have been upgraded, but not completely. Huh? They've got the proper roof, but they've not got the what? Are these semi-completed towers? What was I thinking? I'm going to assume that those are low-rent towers. And if I attempt to build anything around here, he's going to have fun with me. Also, there's another one. I won't. Well, that's new. Well, nothing new. What if I moved this... Yeah, let's move this way a bit. Let's first deal with the fact that it's... I went squirrel. Of course I went squirrel. Squirrel is built into my DNA. For I am a dozen squirrels in a trench coat. Let's see. I think I want to move this. Let's see, how far? That doesn't need to be very far. I'd say 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. Is that 4? That's 4. Yes. Right. Now we take out these and prove to Nanian that I can remember where my pickaxe is. And my axe. You have my axe. Yes. You have my ring. Give it back to me. I must remember to stay out of his shooting range. I also can't take this down because there's another one near. Why do I have so many pillagers that aren't actually neutered yet? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Off by 1. Are you neutered? No, you're not. You are very much not. You have that light. No. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind putting down that crossbow and not shooting at me with it constantly? Guess he doesn't want to. Right. Oh, I dropped a block. Okay, 1, 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. That's 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got pretty flowers everywhere, all over the place, all in the way. I'm so glad Cosmic isn't here. Cosmic would be very unhappy at me removing all of these flowers. Whoops. Nope. There's still a pillager there. Is there one here? Yep. Yep. Today on Dodging and teasing the pillagers. Right. I wasn't looking. I nearly walked straight into that pit of lava. I was looking at the wrong screen. I was nearly a crispy fried Scotsman. That would have been very painful. I know that we like our deep fried Mars bars, but we do not like our deep fried Scotsman. Deep fried Scotsman. It's near a fun thing. And it burns, burns, burns. Scotsman's on fire. Scotsman's on fire. I look nothing at DFS. I look nothing like a sofa sale that has been running for the last 45 million years. Archaeologists will find will find. I don't know the answer to that one, Tor. I was about to say, archaeologists will dig up centuries into the future a DFS store, and they'll still find that it's actually got a sale on. And that it's due to end next week. Deep fried Scotsman. Ah, right. So, not actually attempting to sell a sofa. For those who aren't in the UK, DFS is a company that basically sells sofas. And if they still exist, I haven't looked. They regularly used to have their sofas on sale, with the sofas with the sale due to end next Friday, and they'd had these sales running for nigh on back to back 400 years. At least that's what it felt like. It may have been less. Okay, so that gives us. You're early. You're very early, RN Jesus. By 45 minutes. But let's go with myopia, because it kind of describes RN Jesus right now. Short-sighted. Okay. Right. Brain. I have one. We have here a pit of animals. Let's see. Right. Train of thought has fallen over again. Currently does that. Do we think... No, I don't. That's the problem. Should I assume that this is probably enough to plan out for the moment? Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings, 1 gatehouse, 2 towers to be moved, and an entire and a huge area. I mean, that's an awful lot of space that needs to be. As to SCS, the other big brand, there was a US company that tried with everything at a lower price. They lost tons of sales and went back to the other method. Typical. Do we think this is enough of the area plotted out that we should just get building? Or should we consider trying to actually move on to the next quadrant as well? Part of me says moving on to the next quadrant might possibly result in this taking 1.5 million years longer to plan. I think I'm going to declare us at building point. Because 5 buildings, 2 towers to move, possibly 2 towers to upgrade still, and 2 gatehouses that definitely need building, and a wall, is that's enough for like possibly 3 weeks, maybe 5 months. Plus, at some point, I need to deal with these guys. Wow, they're pissed. Whoop. Language! I will need to deal with them. I think we're at... let's bring the construction site up here. Whee! And in theory, this all links through to this area. No, does this link through to this area? Depends on how much hill detailing I do in the meanwhile. Given this... and given all of this is theoretically part of this area... Also, this is how I found the spider spawner here. I was scrolling around this hillside and I spotted this cobble. And I'm like, why is there cobble in this hillside? I haven't started filling this area in. Oh. 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 At which point I then started looking to see how many more there were. I'm also wondering if I could do something with that. No, that would be cruel. It'd be 5 months. It would be if I do. Well, exactly. Would it be cruel and hilarious to have an old, ancient-looking sort of thing sticking out of the hill, and just have skeletons being flung out, so that they? I suddenly have this idea of a skeleton cannon in the side of the hill. Now that's getting silly. Oh dear. I don't know how to do a skeleton cannon. I really, I don't... This does not mean I'm not going to start thinking about it. Oh, why? Why do these ideas cross my mind? Carefully. Well, yes. I mean, we could always ask the eggs of insurrection. Do we build a skeleton cannon? Now this... of all the statements, that is probably one of them. That's not right. I was about to say, I'm short of a grey box. Fortunately, I know where my blue box is. I really should consider recolouring these, I think. That's that. Let's put those and those. That's Hey Listen. That's my job blocks. Which I probably should have picked up before I started picking all of this up so that I could put them into there. Just make it, I can keep those in my inventory. I'm just moving this uphill. Right. It's a silk touch axe. Right. Whee! He flies through the air with the greatest of ease, and buzzes the Gordon Knight, shooting at him. Yay! I don't think they liked me attempting to fly past. Okay. Oh, hold on. Something tells me that if I put a bed in here, I'm going to have trouble sleeping. With that lot looking through the window, I think anyone would have trouble sleeping. That's not an image to have staring at you through the window. Let's not put the bed in that one. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to use this tower as my construction site. Because it'll be funny to actually move into a building for a while. Okay, light grey that side. I'm moving into a house. World doomed. He's living in a house. He's living in a real house. He's living in a house. Right. What does this sign say? Kitchens. Okay. Getting a house in this economy? Well, I mean, somebody's gotta. Okay. Let's grab... So, for the first one, I'm going to start on a barracks. I'm going to completely ignore the kitchens, and I'm going to start on a barracks. I know. Controversial. It's one of those. Wait, I'm... Okay, which way round are these little chests? There we are. Right, that one's there. This one had... Nope. This one had cobbled deep slating. Do I have... I do have deep slate tile slabs. Yes, I think I will. Let's make that many of those, and then these. So, if I am... So it's 3, stair, 2, and 1. Right. Right, let's move the cam account so that I can actually cheat for a little bit. I'd like to actually use this as an example so that I can count off of it. Nope. So if I'm here, I probably want that there. I'm going to use these as... Me? You what, mate? Oh, okay. Right. Wrong. Apparently I've forgotten how I built these things. How high are you? 121. 120. Excellent. You're at the right height. Oh no, it's going to be carefully. It's going to have to be carefully. I should probably have picked the wood colour. One block at a time till only one is left. No, oh, goodness sakes. The other option is one block at a time until we realise that I'm short by one. Because that never happens. Every frigging time. Right, that is where I need a stair. And then here I need that. Yes. Really? Fresh Gordonite! Do I need to go fishing for Gordonite? Apparently we're in a slime chunk. I don't know about fishing for Gordonite, but let's, Did I hit him? I feel the need to go and play with the Temple of Yggdrasil. Let's go and visit Nick Furious. Whee! And this is where Scott's discovered that he'd switched off his elytra. No, That's fine. There's a bed down here. Perfectly timed. Also, I think I need to move that. We'll temporarily put that in there. Right. Here we have... Whoops. Here we have our first contestants. Arriving imminently. Hello. Drop into the pit. I guarantee you will have fun. In a mosh pit. Last one. Thank you. Right. Now we should be getting a raid with a Ravager. And we can watch it burn its butt off. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh no, it's only the second rage. Rage? Second wave. Incoming! I was running low on banners, I think. So this is partially for Yay! There's the sea trunk. I can also use this as means for repairing tools. It's one of those. There was a suicide shrub. Suicide shrub? There was a pillager raid, so I thought I'd borrow them. Hello, you. Are you going to burn your butt off? Yep. Why do they always end up going back first into this? I've never quite understood why the Ravagers end up going butt first into this. Trying to move against the water. Ah, that... You see, that makes sense. Why didn't I think of that? Ah, here we are. This is where we start having 3 witches. 3 witches be dumb. I'm not sensible in the slightest. I accept that remark. Hello. Would you come and... Would you mind dropping in? Hello. This thing is carefully laid out so that they do not have a chance to survive. Witches appear to like to try and constantly heal in a raid. I've never quite figured this out. I heard it. There it is. Hey, we got another Ravager to blow up. So in raids, witches constantly are supporting the raid. Die. And the Ravager is burning its butt off again. And there we are. Another raid has been victoriously dealt with. Saddle, axes, another saddle, 2 ominous banners of value, another 3 ominous banners, some sticks and gunpowders. I don't need iron axes. Gunpowder goes in here, sticks go in here. This is my spare stick supply. Right, now we try and make sure to throw away the right things. Nope, saddles go in here, ominous banners go in here. Yeah, you see, I had less than 3 stacks. No, not the left ones. If we throw away the left ones, we end up confused. Besides, that's just sinister. And I'm not... Well, I am a sinister. Did I have any more crossbows? I thought you'd approve of that one. Bad Latin joke is bad. Yes, exactly. Slam door in face. I did not hit that. I was way off to the right. I did not hit that. That was not a fall. There was no way that was a fall. If it was anything, it was a splat. And I still dispute that I hit it. I've also discovered a slight problem. Just a little one. Just a wee tad of a problem. This is lower than that. Yep. This is probably the height that I should be working at. And it's off by 1. Of course it's off by 1. It's something I've built. I love the fact that I've been starting. Blah, 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 blah. I started on this build, and almost the first thing I put in. Well, it depends. I mean, the towers have been off by 3, and that's why we're going to have to move all of the towers. But that's partially my own fault for having decided to move all the towers. I'm just going to leave that there and collect it in a minute. Right. Shall we try that again? Preferably without the stuff-ups. Only oboes. Well, we're all out of oboes. Let's see. Two. Stair. 2. No. I keep forgetting you can't swap an item for an. No, that's not an item. Yeah. Well, yes, it is. You can't swap an item for an object. You see, that almost made sense, and then I said it. And then it suddenly didn't. Right. That is... Yeah, that's the word. Them things. No. Spleef! Good spleef. Good spleef, the comedian's a bear. No, he's not. He's wearing a necktie. I do not have enough materials for that. Wait, hold on. I was about to go down the hill. I do not need to go down the hill for my materials. My materials are no longer downhill. Just my sanity. Really? Are we already another Minecraft day away? Tomorrow, we love you tomorrow. Sanity's only a day away. Unfortunately, it's a day away in the direction that we are getting further and further away from it. Yes. Maybe. Alright. So, by that logic, that needs to go up 1. That needs to have 2 here. 1, 2. And somehow I need to... blah, 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 blah. I feel like somehow I've lost a piece of scaffolding. I only have 49 of them now. used to have 50 pieces of scaffolding. I did drop one earlier. Ah, I thought I picked it up. But apparently not. You mean a bit like that? Oh well. I guess I'm about to have 48. I had enough time whilst falling off of that hill to be able to actually pick up and find my, I had enough time whilst gliding off of that hill to be able to find my, my rockets. It's like, rockets? Who needs those? Oh, me. Whoops. Right. I also like the fact that obviously the bot agreed with you. That was deliberate. But you still, but I totally meant to do it. How many above that is that? I don't know because Minecraft doesn't show blocks. One? That's a half. Hold up. 3? 1, 2... Yeah, you're right. It's 3. 3 above the half. 3 above the half. I can't... I for some reason, could not for the life of me work that out. Probably because I am a terrible builder. Hold on. Yep. No! No, not that. That. Now we need... that. I never do all that well with math. I'm fairly sure math is a cardinal sin. So, certainly the way I do it. That sounded more wrong than it was intended to be. That's where the cardinal sin comes from, then. I'm fairly sure I'm still in the UK. I haven't mysteriously and accidentally suddenly left the UK. Despite all of Scotland trying. Yes, maths versus... maths because we're in the UK. Shots fired. When last I looked, Scotland is still, unfortunately, part of the UK. Mostly because we're still trying to actually get out of it. We will confuse you. Boom, boom. We will confuse you. Shots fired! Shots fired! Right. 1, 2, 3. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little madmen, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little madmen, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little madmen. 10 squirrels in a trench coat. Actually, I'm fairly sure I'm a dozen squirrels in a trench coat, but we'll let me off for that. No, that's one too high. Off by one. Off with his head. Off with his marbles. That's Ow. Alright, that's better. That's accurate. Or at least it's possibly what I was trying to do. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Now, the interesting thing is, I've made a slight, complete tactical error here. I have made a tactical error. I've also left my scaffolding behind. Go, go, gadget sanity! Which is why it's always going wrong. Okay. Yes. At 127, 126. I need to go one more. And then I need you. 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 And then, theoretically, I need that there. And that's where it's going to be interesting. I might have made a tactical error in this design. Actually, maybe not. What did I do on the back of this one? Oh. Ooh. Ah. Okay. I've got my design wrong. Typical. I've got my entire set of layout entirely wrong across the entire top of this hillside. Because I've been assuming a straight front, when actually there's 3 more blocks off the front. I done goofed. Because that should be a pillar. No, it shouldn't. That should be a pillar. And then there's pillars all the way along here. I'm not quite sure if it's OBO or it's... Off by one evening. Possibly. Let's see. If I were to do that, does that make this... Yeah, that might fit. You know how I deliberately moved these two buildings apart? I have a sneaking suspicion that that might actually save me. The fact that I moved these two buildings apart might just mean that I can actually fix this on all of the buildings without having to actually... without having to move everything. I'm going to need to get an awful lot of buckets, because otherwise I am going to launch myself into that lava pit. Not quite rule number 1, but it's danged close. Because it is... I know it's pretty much nigh on wrapping up point as well. How did I do this? How did I do... What? How did I do this? It's that. And... apparently that. And then somehow I've got a stair here. Oh, yes. Sorry. Sorry, Nuska. Hail hydrate. And a stretch. Sorry, I was having a nervous breakdown. Or is it a construction breakdown? Same difference? There have been small bits of it, but not much. So, at this point, there should then be... Ah, interesting. So there should then be a pillar here. For which I don't have enough blocks. Of course not. Why would I ever have enough blocks? Nope. Nope. Dagnabbit. I am out of dark oak. We'll come back to that in a minute. Do I have enough materials in my inventory and in this place? No, hold on. I can do this. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. And then it's 2 of those. And then it's another one of these, like so. And then we start running this in this direction. Yes. Because that matches that. Okay, I think I can save this. But yes, it is Pretty's Motor Clock, and I need to grab a load of materials tomorrow. But, Betty. there will be a question. Let's bring us over to cam account only. I think this is actually going to look pretty good. I mean, it's going to have quite a lot of barracks blocks around this area. I think this is going to look pretty good. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. We have unconstrained Gordonite. The Gordonite's gotten loose. We got brand... Oh, no. Oh, no. He got in the boat with the other one. Right, you two. One in there. One in there. Preferably only one of you. No! Goodness sakes. Look, I only wanted one of you in a boat. Oh, one of you in that boat. Yikes. I'm going to end up dead here in a minute. Right, that's two of you. Wasn't there another one? Or did he wander off? What you didn't see is the fact that I got that low on my health there. The other one was the one... I thought there were four of them. Was there only the three? Okay. I have new Gordonite. Who knows? Right. We now return to the Pretty's mode in progress that was distracted by the wild Gordonite that escaped. Excuse me while I try and get my normal account into somewhere safe. Thank you for joining us, Nanian. I will be wrapping up at this point because, heck, I need to. And so, thank you to everyone. This has been a somewhat squirrel stream. And by somewhat, I mean holy squirrel. There's been a lot of squirrel. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It's been an interesting stream. Lots of planning. I think we will be getting back into quite a lot of build in the very near future, given that we've now got a large area that's planned out. I will be back again tomorrow for Friday, which may be Fletcher, aka Minecraft Bingo. It may be Final Fantasy Friday, where we try Valentione's Day. It may be more building. I have not decided. I will see how we feel. How we feel? I will see how I feel. Now I'm referring to myself in the third, fourth, and fifth person here. I think it's time for me to leave. Thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.